Leaving a pencil in the sharpener hole, like an asshole.
I'm gonna need your suggestions about my wardrobe ASAP.
Taking wardrobe suggestions from Tom.
Also, remember everyone, Venezuela is a poor country.
That's Venezuelist.
Pawnee has kind of a tricky history with welcoming foreign visitors.
I get that this is a sitcom, but it's also supposed to be based in the real world, and there is no chance a government building in 2009 would have this painting up for everyone to see. Riding your bike or skateboarding in traffic.
My mom's Puerto Rican. That's why I'm so lively and colorful.
I'm taking a sin off for Aubrey Plaza because I can, and she's awesome.
Okay, everybody clean up.
Touching someone else's chest without explicit consent.
Could you have your servant collect our bags, please?
What did he call me?
A servant. He clearly said servant. You heard him, we heard him, and Satan heard him.
Do we just select the woman we desire?
Oh, haha. Let's make light of women being treated like sex objects. Great choice, Parks and Rec. Super great.
Kernstein's rubber nipples. Taste like the real thing.
They do not.
American children are fattened more efficiently than any other children in the world. I mean, they're like little basketballs.
False. They barely bounce, and have you ever tried to dunk one?
But I need $35,000, and the city doesn't have enough money in its budget.
I do not understand.
Rich people not understanding budget restrictions, or rich people rubbing their financial freedom in our faces, or just rich people.
Venezuela is blessed with massive oil reserves. Massive, I mean tremendous, like you would not believe.
Dutch disease.
Everybody doing okay back there? Comfortable?
Tom joins them at the park, presumably by driving another vehicle, which would have allowed one or two of the Venezuelans to join him in that car. Sure, we'd miss the 3 grown men cramped in the back of a car joke, but is that really missing much?
I have 4 satellite dishes in my estate.
Why would you need 4 satellite dishes? One should be able to give you the same amount of channels as another one. That goes beyond excessive. That's just stupid.
Why are the trees so small?
They're not that small.
And there are plenty of normal-sized trees all around them. I get this tiny tree is weird, but it's clearly an exception and not the rule.
Antonio, Nestle Crunch with the crispy rice removed.
So, a regular chocolate bar then? Also, how do you remove the tiny rice pieces without destroying the bar entirely? You'd have to put the bar in your mouth, melt the chocolate, and spit out the rice puff, then spit the chocolate into a separate container and reform the saliva-infused chocolate into a new bar. Not that I've tried.
Cash money, I'm gonna make it rain.
Making it rain.
This is where you have your meetings?
Well, the location rotates. Sometimes we have them on the volleyball courts.
What a strange way to say gymnasium.
Why don't you have hand dryers in the park bathrooms? They're so much more sanitary than paper towels.
Spreading misinformation about spreading germs.
You overcook chicken, also jail.
I know this is supposed to be over the top and silly, but this punishment really does fit the crime. No one should have to eat dry chicken. Did you hear that, Susie? Also, this series of jail jokes goes on for all the some time.
Gummy bears.
Offering Venezuelans gummy bears. Venezuelans prefer Haribo. Everyone knows that. F***ing Tom.
He sent us all these photos and QuickTime files. I mean,
QuickTime.
you have to see this place, Miami. I mean, just gorgeous, everything.
I even hear in the clubs you can see sliced alone.
And the food, so spicy and wonderful.
How can one tell that food is spicy and tastes good from QuickTime files? I get why Leslie is struggling to figure out whether she should keep the money or not, but how is this her decision? If anyone in the actual department got to make this call, it'd be Ron. But most likely, the Parks Department would have to take this up with the mayor or an appointed committee that would vote on whether or not to keep it and potentially vote on what the money would be used for. Show doesn't know how to government correctly.
You should write this down.
What should she write it down with? The Venezuelan Park Committee keeps taking all the pens.
Viva Pawnee! Viva Mayor Walter Gunderson!
Good for Leslie on having scruples, but they still have video of her saying Viva Chavez, and will probably just use that for the edit. So really, you might as well have just kept the money.
Let it rain!
Leslie Nope.
Hello, my name's Nino.
And I found the perfect thing.
Lightning in a bottle. Blib.
They're not that small. Besides, size doesn't matter.
I've been working out. I'm huge.
Cash money, I'm gonna make it rain.
Hey.
These chips are good.
Some nuts.
You would like my peanuts?